don't think we hate being perceived. I think we just think that we hate being perceived. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. There are so many times where we go out into the world and people are perceiving us and we have absolutely no clue that they're perceiving us. I think what we really hate is perceiving people perceive us, and I don't think that's that crazy. To perceive means to interpret, and for a stranger to interpret who we are and then for us to then interpret their interpretation of us makes no sense. This person does not know me and I do not know them. And I'm a really firm believer to put as much in our own power as we can. I can't stop other people from perceiving me, so I just stopped perceiving people perceive me. Now, this doesn't mean that I'm looking through people or I'm not acknowledging people. It's just that a boundary that I've set with myself where I no longer try to interpret their interpretation of me. Some people might say other people's experience of you matters, and yes, that is very true. I do believe that. I believe that the loving and kind thing to do is to just experience other people. What does it feel like between you and I? I don't try to interpret what anything means between me and another person that I don't know. I just try to pay attention to the experience, and that helps me tune into like what my nervous system is telling me about that moment in real time. And the only time I really allow myself to perceive people perceiving me is when I'm around people who I put on what I like to call the board of influence. And I can do another video about that if anybody would like. Ever since I made this shift about not perceiving other people perceive me, I feel like I've been able to go out into the world and show up as my true and most honest self. It's been so much easier to be out in the world and be who I know that I am. When I was perceiving people perceive me, it got in the way a lot. It would shake my self-esteem. People have biases. They can't help. They can see a person and make up whole stories about who that person is. I didn't like the story people told themselves about me that had absolutely nothing to do with me and only had to do with their life experience. And I think that's a big reason why I'm such a proponent for only now experiencing other people. That is the kindest thing I can offer the world and offer the next human, especially a human that I don't know. I love what it means to just pay attention to the moment, to pay attention to my nervous system, that my experiences with other people are a lot more lovely now that I am not perceiving people perceive me. So what do you think? Do you actually hate being perceived? Or do you hate perceiving people perceive you? And if you don't know, put the power back in your own hands for a week and stop perceiving people perceive you, and let me know how it goes in the comments. Bye!